Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. Mighty Gabriel live today. Hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, live the life we love. It's Tuesday, so song day. By a lonely prison wall, I heard the last star fall. Michael, they have taken you away. 'Cause you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Long lie the field of breath and rye, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing. We had dreams of songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Bath and Rye. Yeah, so love that song. Three verses. Call me in person. I'll sing the other two for you. Anyway, this week I'm honoring Robert Moore, one of my male mentors, a Jungian psychologist, neo Jungian, I would say, because he explained a lot of those old psychological terms in modern contemporary jargon that we could understand. And the first thing that I want to get across is that for me, yoga teaches the interface between psychology, religion, mythology, and medicine. Four intersections that not many other subjects can claim to overlap and have some potency to share. And so the idea in yoga is to contact the self, the deep self, not the superficial personality and not even the part of yourself that's hidden and not necessarily shared with everybody else or that carries shame. No, no, no. We're talking about the capital S self, which in yoga is called the Atman. And in the archetypal world, I call it the king or the queen, the inner ruler, the inner royalty part of us. So the whole idea is to learn to elaborate more deeply, more articulately, the fact that the archaic structure of our psyche isn't chaotic at all. Or I should say it's less chaotic than we thought, especially when Freud used to term it the primal horde. You don't want to let that out. Sounds like with rape and pillage, right? So the thing is to understand these four quadrants and dance these four quarters and know which parts you occupy and which part are you locked out of, or which part do you own and which part do you project on other people and have them carry it for you. And so you can recognize this when taking a little diagnostic as to which are these present in you and which are these absent in you. So then you know how to milk the stuff that's in your wheelhouse and learn to work on your weaknesses. But once you realize this objective psyche, the part of you that's been developed over millennia and has adaptational survival advantage connected to it, it's not created by your ego. It's inborn. It's part of your innate potential. And if it goes wrong, then you get psychopathology. So these four spaces, which bring order out of chaos, I call the king and queen, the male and female warrior, the high priest and the high priestess, the male and female lovers. And of course, the king function, the queen function, the self function is to center, to connect you to the depth, to realize that you're a channel for celestial energies coming into the terrestrial world. And so you bring order out of disorder, and you maintain order by having warrior energy or a part that's willing to draw boundaries and keep chaos on the outside of the realm. So that's the part of you that's involved in any way in struggle. It doesn't really have to be fisticuffs and violence. Anything that you have to deal with, that's the battlefield, you could say. And so you want to make sure that you know how to generate energy to protect and defend and not use your energy in a sideways way like passive aggressive or in a negatively dominant way like sadistic abuser. Nonetheless, you also have a wise part of you, which I call the high priest or the high priestess. It's the part that initiates, moves a person in and out of sacred space, is the keeper of the old tradition, and therefore is the part of you that's informed and has vision, passes that information on, so decision making um, can happen in an informed way. And then, of course, you have the lover energy, the eros aspect of yourself, the part of you that plays and displays, that dances, that has fun, that gives a certain kind of cohesiveness to the whole personality and knows when it's appropriate to move in and out of what space, knows when you need to do that too, knows when you need to have private time, downtime, alone time. That's where you polish your lip. So these are the questions I ask you as I leave you today. Which space do you compulsively occupy? Which space do you have difficulty being in? So I hope you can understand that when you do this, it enables us to be together more and enjoy each other more. Tomorrow is my next good vibrations class. The topic is inspirational dissatisfaction. Go to my website gabrielhalpern.com and join us tomorrow from 11 to 1. And also subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. And as always, love to speak to people. Text me, email me, FaceTime me, Zoom me. I love to get together and continue to discuss these things. Have a great day. Stay safe.